And two suspects allegedly part of an international sextortion scheme were arraigned on federal charges today.
This is tied to the death of 17-year-old Jordan DeMay of Marquette. Just yesterday, they were extradited from Nigeria to Grand Rapids. And at this time, a third suspect is awaiting extradition. 22-year-old Samuel Agashi and 20-year-old Samson Agashi charged with conspiracy to sexually exploit minors, conspiracy to distribute child pornography, and conspiracy to commit stalking through the internet. Samuel is also charged with sexual exploitation and attempted sexual exploitation of a minor resulting in death. The hearing today was only a half an hour long, but we did learn that federal prosecutors will not be seeking the death penalty. The brothers are due back in court Thursday for an arraignment, a pretrial conference, and a bond hearing. These charges date back to March 2022. That's when Jordan DeMay took his own life after becoming a victim of sextortion. According to his mother, Jordan began speaking with somebody on Instagram who he thought was a person his same age. Illicit photos were exchanged, and then the suspects demanded money in return. After Jordan paid them $300 in messages released from law enforcement, Jordan told one of the suspects that he was going to kill himself. And the suspect replied, "Good, do that fast or I'll make you do it." Just yesterday, we spoke with Jordan's mother, who says you have to make sure that these conversations, that you have them with your kids before they head online.
Please talk about it as a family. Have a plan in place if this does happen to your child. And just keep those lines of communication open to let them know that no matter what they do, they can come to you or another trusted adult for help if they get themselves into a situation like this.
In 2020, the FBI reported a noticeable increase in sextortion crimes during the pandemic because at that time people were spending a lot more of their own time online. According to Thorn, which is a nonprofit that combats online child sexual abuse, 1 out of 4 victims were 13 or younger. And Homeland Security says a current trend is to target boys between the ages of 14 to 17. Thorne also says almost half of perpetrators follow through with their threats because these predators, they prey on young kids. Chris McKenna with Protect Young Eyes says it's on parents now to take responsibility for educating their kids about how to be safe online.
You're going to ask them an annoyingly frequent number of times what's going on that device. And looking your sons and daughters in the eye saying, listen, there is nothing that can happen on this thing that will make me love you any less, but may there be no secrets on this thing. Because whether you're 14 or 40, digital secrets destroy life.
And now there are many common tactics that these predators use. They might develop a false relationship with the victim, secretly record explicit videos and messages during chats. They can use multiple identities to contact the child. And then sometimes they pretend to be a younger or member of the opposite sex or threaten to commit suicide if the victim refuses to send images. So, knowing all of this, if you or someone you care about is a sextortion victim, here are some things that you can do. Number 1, report it. You can visit report.cybertip.org or call the 24-hour hotline. That's 1-800-THE-LOST. Number's right there on your screen. Authorities also recommend saving all of your conversations and refuse to pay or send additional images. And if you are struggling, you can always call the National Suicide Hotline. That number is 988. And then just really quickly, we do want to offer a correction here. Earlier, we did say those suspects were arraigned. That did not happen. Today was their first appearance in federal court.